The award schemes that are held in the entertainment industry always bring a backlash after the schemes are held and the events have taken place. The general public are not always happy with the awards that are given out because they feel like the right people who worked hard for them don't get these awards. There have been speculations that the awards are fake because the awards are actually purchased and they are up for sale, but the general public are not made to see. According to these speculations, artists who want to be honored pay the event organizers and give them certain monies for them to win these awards, so that when the day comes and those who we expect to see holding the awards are mentioned, they are not the ones who are giving these awards. In the past, this has caused a very serious uproar, especially when we want to mention things like the Vodafone Awards that stemmed back from the Ghana Music Awards and all these different types of awards that have been held. There have been different troubles here or there. And even in the recent awards, we have been hearing news that some people give awards to spite another artist for one or two feelings that they wanted to settle. It's beginning to look like the award schemes is like a vengeance game to pay back people for what they did or didn't do, or what they said or didn't say that was not really nice to one or two persons. But are these award schemes supposed to even be honored this way? Are we supposed to even pay attention to them? We ask this because what credible value do they really hold? Do they even give things that are valuable when it comes to the award plaques? Are they made of gold? Are they things that have some value that can be sold again? What is the real importance behind these award schemes? We already know it is to honor the artists for the hard work done, but there are other ways these artists can be honored. I think the first way is from the monies they receive and the incomes they get from the performances and from the sale of the music and all that they do. But if it is just to mention an artist's name and to get an applause, is it really worth it? Come to think about it, that is all these awards are about. If you take away the money and the plaques that are given to them, it is simply them coming on stage after their names have been mentioned and receiving applause and claps. That is all. So, it's beginning to look like from the first day the artist started producing the music to the day he was awarded, all he was working for was to come on stage and show people that he has won an award. Now let's go back into these unfair award schemes, which people have pointed out to be unfair. In the past, there were different awards being held, and the artists could at least have faith in one of them if one didn't go on well. For example, if the Ghana Music one wasn't working well, or if they didn't get the award they expected to get in the Ghana Music Awards, they know they would have gotten it in the Foresight Awards. If they didn't get it here, they know they'll get it in this movie award, if this particular movie award, and so it's been different things altogether. The good news is it's not only one award scheme that is being put together for these artists. And also note, when we are talking about the entertainment industry, we are not restricting it to only music. There is also the other types of arts, like the movie, like the fashion, and what have you. Now, when we look at these award schemes, there was even a very recent one which had brought certain problems between some DJs at these DJ award schemes that were being held. We don't want to even go into the base awards and all of those ones, but there were some awards that were held for DJs where a lot of people were displeased because some DJs they felt were not even popular enough to hold some awards. Some also expressed the fact that when it comes to working hard and reaching the masses and getting to the ears of those who enjoy music, some of the DJs who won these awards were not supposed to be mentioned, were not even supposed to be even nominated in the first place. Whether that was true or not, everybody holds their own opinion. But even in these DJ awards, we were seeing this same friction repeating itself. Today, one of the most anticipated award when it comes to the music side of the entertainment industry is the dancehall category, where we see words upon words from artists against other artists because one person expected to receive it and obviously was unhappy that it was given to other people. Because of such discomfort and unhappiness about the way these award schemes went, we have seen troubles and issues and fights, and even to some extent some serious violence and some breaking of chairs and stuff, which went on in these award schemes that were held in the past. We already know, because of these types of awards, anger is sparked up between artists like Shatawali, Stonebwoy, Samini, and many more of these names which we wouldn't be able to mention. But we mention these main three because they are the ones who normally bring out the most and the most impactful music, and with one of the largest music fan base in the country. When we look at this, we can tell clearly that the award schemes have some sort of politics in them. Sometimes you see the award favoring one person more than the other, and sometimes even when the awards are called out, the people in the audience react to it because they disagree with which song, for example, is the most popular in the year or which one is not. There have even been issues where the new artists that emerge have had problems with the awards that were given to, for example, the best new artist or the newly discovered ones, and who did what and whose music made the most impact in the previous year. In the entertainment industry, because of such stuff, there have been some very strong feuds between artists, and we can see the different fan base arguing and dissing each other. When you go to social media, when you check Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and all the other platforms, you would see the fan base of one artist going hard at the fan base of another artist, and the next thing you know, the two are exchanging words and sometimes insulting the artist and the music they make. The problem here is, what should be the way to go if this is going to always bring trouble between the artists? Should these award schemes come to an end, or should more and more organizations come up to set different award schemes so that there will be a balance between them? We say this because if what some of these people are saying, that these award schemes are unfair, then that means if those are the only award schemes that will be held, it will continue to be unfair for a long time. But when you improve upon these award schemes, and also when you include new award schemes into the industry, a time may come where those ones that are really unfair will not even be regarded. For example, if there's a new award scheme that is held in a country called the New Sweet Music Awards, and this award scheme is held by people who are very credible, the artists will start to respect these ones and disrespect those ones that they call unfair. Let's say another one comes again and is also being credible and is giving the right awards to those who deserve them, then we would know that the balance will be brought and there will be no need to lean on those award schemes which people call unfair. One very example in the Vodafone Ghana Music Awards that took place some years ago was when the most popular music was supposed to be given to a certain artist who most claimed was the most influential, the most popular, and whose music reached the masses, not only in this nation but outside. The artist by name Patapa, with a particular song titled One Corner, which was so huge it broke borders. It went through different nations, and foreigners were going along with the dance that came in association with the music. When the award scheme was held in this country, we were shocked to see that the award was not given to him, but was given to a certain artist from Tamale, if my memory serves me right. Now, when this happened, a lot of people were very disgruntled, and they felt that these award schemes were openly unfair. Now, for an artist like this, who has put in much work and who has seen his music go through all these places, and is very evident that in all the parties, in all the organizations, in places where you wouldn't even expect to see it, his music was seen. If such an artist comes to such an award scheme with high hopes and does not get it, it demoralizes him and it makes him feel like his efforts are not appreciated. And this is where we have to look at finding other ways to award those who put out music and those who really work hard. Now, whatever criteria is being used, whether for votes or whether for a panel that decides who the winner is, we still have to find a way to make sure that the artists are getting the right rewards for that which they have done. And it should not only be to the award schemes to award these artists. Some of us can play a little in awarding them. You can find a way to send them some money or make something and design and give to them just for the work they have done, so that these artists feel like they are being awarded not only by these so-called organizations that form these awards, but also by the people who listen and enjoy their music. Remember, an award scheme is not limited to those people who are creating them currently, but anyone can get up and start an award scheme. But you can always award somebody without necessarily holding an event. You could make a prize or do something on your own and give to such an artist, and before you know it, the artist will have his mind fixed on doing the right music and not bothering about those types of awards that may not come his way. And then also, there are those awards which are given to people who the population claim have no idea about. We have seen awards that are given to some artists who most in the population actually don't see or even hear about on radio. The thing is, how do these artists come in to the nomination scheme, and how come they win by the panel, and yet the population, those who are listening to the music, don't get to know about them and even appreciate them? What is the process like? How do they draft the artists? How do they pick and select them? What is the criteria they use to decide that, okay, this person qualifies to be in this category, or this person should not be here? These are the questions some of the audience would like to know. And until their questions are satisfied with good answers, there will always be complaints about the award schemes being unfair. Remember that this entertainment industry also goes a long way to bring joy to the nation, because when we sing these songs, our moods are enlightened. Let's see the way we can change these award schemes from being unfair to being fair. And let's make these musicians, movie stars, and all those in the arts industry to feel that they have earned the reward of all their labors. Thank you for listening and have a nice day.